Hi, everyone. My name is Lucy, and I worked on a research project with Dr. Ryan last summer. I came to him just wanting to do more research in the real science world, and he provided me with two humpback whale songs and a pretty open question of if I could find any human musical elements in these humpback whale songs. At first, when I was analyzing these songs, I was just listening to them and they sounded like a lot of random patterns to me, and I couldn't figure out how I could find musical structures in them. But after a lot of repeated listenings, as well as from Dr. Ryan's advice, I used a software called Raven that allowed me to watch the visual spectrograms and listen to the whale songs at the same time. I was able to capture patterns that repeated throughout these songs called themes and connected them with musical structures. This is the first song that I analyzed. I discovered that it had a similar structure to a sonata structure. A sonata is a type of musical structure that I have played on the piano and the violin before, so I was familiar with it. And a sonata is defined by its three distinct structures of an exposition, development, and recapitulation. And the themes of the exposition and the recapitulation are repeated, so they're the same, and then the development has its own separate theme. So I'll demonstrate a little bit how this whale song has a sonata structure. Oh, oh it's okay. Thank you. Okay, also, this structure is sandwiched between an introduction and a coda, which means ending. So let's play the introduction pattern first of this humpback whale song. Okay, and then the coda, which is the ending. Okay, now for the actual sonata structure, the three middle sections. Here is the exposition, and try to remember the pattern heard in the exposition because it'll be the same pattern in the recapitulation. And here is the recapitulation, not exactly in order. So as you can hear, the exposition and recapitulation share the same theme. And finally, here's the development. And the development theme in itself actually has a kind of rising and then decreasing structure. So the middle of it is kind of the climax of this section and of the whole whale song. Okay, so now that you have heard a whale sonata, I'd like to invite Nick up, and we'll be playing a real human sonata for you to kind of show you the similarities.
This is known as quick setup. Does that look right? And you've got the volume control. Yeah. Turn this up. Ready? This is a human sonata. Yeah. I helped turn it on.
Okay. Before I begin, I'll demonstrate just the beginning of the 3 sections of the sonata first, so you get a feel of what it sounds like, and so you can pick it up when the whole piece is played. So this is the exposition. And then this is the development section. And then the recapitulation, which is the same theme. So you'll hear these while the song plays. And this song is called Concertino in the style of Vivaldi by Ferdinand Kuchler. Thank you. Now I'll move on to the second Will song. Okay, so the second Will song that I analyzed, it doesn't have as cool of a musical structure name as the Sonata, but I called it ABAB structure. Okay, so this song has an intro and a coda, just like the song from before, but the pattern here that we see is theme A, theme B, theme A, theme B, with transitions in between. This kind of ABAB structure is seen a lot in pop songs. So let me demonstrate what each section sounds like. This is the intro. And then we have the coda, the ending. Oops. I think the recordings might be a little off from the patterns. Okay, this is the coda. Oops, sorry. One second. Okay, and then this is theme A. And then we have a transition in between theme A and theme B. And then theme B. Okay, so we're just playing like one round of theme A and theme B, but for the actual song, it's repeated A, B, A, B. Okay, so now I'll be playing a human form of an ABAB song. This is 1,000 Years by Christina Perri, and I'll be playing it in a violin duet with my brother Daniel. Okay, so this is pattern A of 1,000 Years. And then pattern B. And so you'll hear both. Oh, thank you. You'll hear both of them repeated twice throughout the song.